This is good. You're lining up CS as well. Then I don't know why you feel the need to W. You could just auto attack this minion. You had that. Like I want you to know you did everything very well level 1 here, and then you just decided to W for no reason because you panicked. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You could just auto attack it. The reason this is so impactful is because right now, like the intention behind getting the push level 1, right, is you create a timer where the Aurora has to last hit and you do not have to last hit, and you will have your spells available, meaning that you can punish her quite heavily. Ahri wins most level 1 fights, especially if the enemy laner has to go for last hits. So you really want to try to abuse that. Like, you set it up very well. The problem is just you use your W, so now you can't punish very efficiently. But imagine a world where you have your W here. You can just kind of walk up and slap her when she goes for these 2 minions. And then you can take probably a pretty big HP advantage. So you can be very honest. Like, is this something that happens frequently, or do you normally do this play like where you do it? Like, this could just be variant, like an unlucky game where you panic.
It happens frequently.
Okay.
I usually use W on the first wave.
Okay.
A lot.
Perfect. Then that is something that we can practice and get comfortable with not doing, because it's very important you have it available. So on the first 3 melee minions, don't use W to last hit at all. So what I'm imagining that I'm gonna have you do, if I watch more of this VOD, is probably you're gonna need to head into practice tool for a little bit and like get comfortable with not using W on the first 3 minions and just last hitting them normally, and just practicing last hitting in general. That's what I'm imagining here. Yeah, I mean, this is good. You're not getting punished for this, but generally speaking, when you have to last hit, you want to be as far away from this guy as possible, right? Because he wants to slap you. Everything in lane, all the fancy trade timers and everything you hear about and you see good players do is built up around CSing. Like, the idea that when you have to go for last hits, you are vulnerable, and when the enemy laner has to go for last hits, they are vulnerable. So when you want to go for last hits, you should try to play as far away from this guy as possible. So when you're killing this minion, you want to be up here. When you're killing this minion, you want to be here, because then this guy can't slap you. Now, you don't get punished for this, and it might be a little bit tricky for the Aurora to do as well, because she has to be worried about you killing this minion and then all these minions going towards her. But you're kind of stepping into her, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So she does have an opportunity to slap you. Now, this guy is nowhere near good enough to do it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, nice. We get to slap him a bit. Nice. Okay, play for our last hits. A nice, good Q. Probably need to push this wave out. Yeah, I don't mind the W. Pushing it out is fine because this lane can get very awkward. And then we go for a ward, right? Nice, good. You play locked camera? Or is it just for laning phase?
I do.
Okay. Next thing we need to get rid of. I know it's gonna suck,
no,
by the way.
no.
Brother, it's gonna suck. I promise. It's gonna be so bad getting rid. You're gonna feel like I don't know. You're gonna feel like a fish out of water when you do this initially, but I promise you, on Ahri you cannot play locked camera. It makes it. It's not just for the laning phase, by the way. Your entire champion revolves around roaming, right? And moving into positions out of fog of war and catching the enemy team. On locked camera, you're just not giving yourself enough information to catch the enemy team correctly or like efficiently. So you're going to need to stop playing on locked cam.
Bro, that's my nightmare.
I know. It's and I'm telling you right now, it's gonna fucking suck. you're gonna play like 10 times worse. So if you really want to get gold, hop on a Smurf and practice this, okay? Like, don't do it on your main if you really care about your elo, because you're gonna play so much worse. But once you get used to it, it's gonna help you so much. It's gonna like, there are so many skills that are gated behind you playing locked camera that are very, very crucial on Ahri that will just allow you to play a lot better. But you can't because you're playing locked camera. Okay, double points Q, I like it. Oh, you spam your spells way too much. Okay, yeah. We're gonna practice tool drills. You will need to practice last hitting without using spells. I want you to do this for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Before you're about to play ranked. So not before every game, right? But when you get on and you're like, oh, it's time for a good session of League of Legends grinding, I want you to just head into practice tool for like 5 to 10 minutes and just sit and last hit minions without using spells, so you can get the muscle memory down, and you get to warm up with it as well. Like, this is something we used to make pro players do as well, just for warm up, right? So you can for sure do it too. This is gonna help you so much, in the sense that right now you are using a lot of spells on the wave, which is stopping you from being able to slap this guy, because your spells are on cooldown, right?
Okay.
So that's the idea. Like here, every single spell is going on the wave, and you're missing a lot of last hits as well. That means Aurora, by the way, making a massive mistake here walking in, so you can trade with her, but there are no spells up, so we can't trade with her.
True.
And she is missing a lot of minions. I respect the one slap on the tower. Nah, that's min-maxing. I would not have done that, but respect. Okay, are you gonna Q? No, okay.
No, I'm just gonna miss.
I think after level 3, or when you have 2 points in Q, you can just start playing for push. Okay? And what I mean by this is auto the wave a lot and fire a Q at the wave. Now, this is not like objectively correct in every single instance. If you ask like, oh, Mr. Other Challenger player, what should I be doing here? They're probably not going to tell you to do this. The thing is, at low elo, it's very good to just push on repeat, because people cannot last it under tower. Like, they just will miss a lot of minions. So if you can like safely push and last hit every single minion, I promise you, at 10 minutes, you're gonna look at the CS. You've seen me do this in content as well. And you're just going to be up 30 minions. And it's like, oh, but I didn't even do anything. I just pushed the wave and last hit. And 30 minions is equivalent to about 2 kills, right? So you've essentially solo killed the enemy laner twice. So what you're going to do is another drill that you can do is practice pushing as quickly as possible with spells. The reason this matters is because you need to figure out where to line yourself up to Q to hit as many minions as possible. So here, for example, you should try to stand here so you can Q this entire wave, and then you would back off and just auto these minions and wait for your Q to come up again. And then when your Q is up again, you'd walk up and you'd Q again, and that would kill the entire caster wave, and the Aurora would be shoved under tower. Now, once you do this, and once you get comfortable doing this, your enemy laner is going to respond in one of 2 ways. Actually, we might see it further in the bot, right? But they're either going to... let me write this down. After level 3, you should try to push every single wave with double Qs. And learn how to push properly and to back off while Q is on cooldown. Okay. Now, when you do this, the enemy laner is going to respond in one of 2 ways. They will either sit back and let you push. I guess one of three ways. This is kind of the mistake, but sure. We'll write it down. Sit back and let... Or they will try to trade with you because you're on cooldown. This is why backing off is very important. Or they will throw spells on the wave as well to match your push. Now you need to know how to respond properly to all of these. Sit back and let you push, you just smile and take your free push. It's like, okay, I have permanent priority in mid lane. It's a good day. Try to trade with you. You need to know how to properly back off and space around the enemy laner. If they throw spells on the wave, well, now the positions are kind of reversed. Now you will have a timer where you can trade with them because they're on cooldown and they've thrown all their spells on the wave. Because you threw your spells on the wave first, so your spells will be up first. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. Now this is quite a lot to juggle. And this does not really become possible until you start pushing every single wave. But this is like why Ahri, she is so obnoxious to play against, or champions that can do this efficiently are so obnoxious to play against. Because it's like, okay, do I lose the trade or do I let them push me in? What do I do? Okay, we punish this as well. Nice. Not a lot else to be done here. Okay, that was ambitious. Oh, nice. Good trade. This guy is completely griefing it. Nice. Probably don't have enough damage to solo kill him here, so just keep pushing. Yeah, this, right. Like, this would be a spot where you'd want to queue. Just walk here and queue. Unless you're trying to, like, fish for a solo kill. You can tell me. Like, were you trying to look for a solo kill here?
I don't remember.
Okay. That's fair. Because if you're looking for a solo kill here, then not pushing is completely fine. But now you're pushing anyway, so... Yeah, your default mode should always just be, hey, push. Like, what matters the most in mid lane is pushing the wave. And then you can do stuff afterwards. Perfect, yeah, we can just slap this guy on the tower a little bit. Nice, good charm. He doesn't quite die, it's close though. Yeah, he has to take a pretty bad base. So we queue here surely, right? Because we need to push the wave. Nice, good. Yeah, just push out the wave, he will teleport, you will come back. He teleported mid as well. I think that's fine. You could W to get there a little bit faster, but I don't think it matters. Okay, perfect. Now we're playing League of Legends. Now we're level 5 on Ahri. Now we're gonna start pushing waves, right? Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Oh, that's a it's a bit dodgy, mostly because you're on cooldown and you're stepping up to slap these minions, right? Like, this is a bit scary because Aurora can trade quite heavily with you here. Now she misses Q actually, so maybe it's okay. Yeah, it's fine.
I had faith in my other abilities.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this works. Wow, she jumps in? Okay, yeah, she's winning the trade. Does this matter enough for it to be something you need to pay attention to? We'll see how much you do it. But stepping up here while you're on cooldown is just very, very risky. Mostly because if she holds this Q and you step in, you can get blasted pretty hard here. Like, your goal should just be stay defensive and push the wave. And then when you've pushed the wave or she's wasted cooldowns, then you look for trades. But before that, you try to avoid walking up as much. Like, you want to be the guy that just pushes mid lane and then makes it very annoying for the enemy laner to play. Yeah, here, probably step back as well because your spells are on cooldown. So need to run away from her. But I just don't think you know Aurora cooldowns enough to know that her Q is up there. Which is fine. Okay. No, don't chase. She is not catchable. Yeah, just push out. Nice. Nice. My concern is you are completely out of mana now. How did we end up in this spot? I think your Q is just lined up quite poorly. And here, like... Okay, I'm gonna give you another rule. Once you get to 200 mana, maybe 150. Yeah, 150 makes more sense. 150 is generally speaking what you need for 2 Qs. You need to start thinking about looking for a recall. The reason this is so important is you can get stuck in lane without mana on Ahri and then just sit mid lane and not do anything. And you'll just bleed and you'll not have any pressure. That's probably what's going to happen here. If Aurora is good here, you're out of mana, she will take all control over mid lane and she's not going to let you base without dropping a wave. Whereas if at this point you're like, okay, I have 200 mana, I need to start thinking about how I can base. Yeah, I'll actually just put it at 200, just makes it easier. Then you start thinking about it earlier. I need to start looking for a base, so how am I going to get my base? Am I going to push out this wave and then take my base? Or am I going to hold enough mana for 2 Qs and then wait for the next wave and then take my base? Mostly because you end up walking up to trade with her here, which puts you completely out of mana, and you have no way of getting a base. Like, you have no way of getting a recall now. Even though it's a good trade, right? It is a winning trade. The problem being is, well, now you're stuck in lane with no mana.
Yeah, now I'm screwed.
Yeah, exactly, right? So already on 200 mana, your idea should switch from, I'm trying to blast this guy in lane, to like, okay, how can I base? That's what I want. Because I imagine you're going to bleed quite a lot here. I don't know why the Aurora is not trying to blast you. If I'm Aurora here, you're getting ulted. Because I can see you have no mana.
You're right.
No, there we go. Yep, exactly. Yep, that sucks. And now you have to take the most annoying base of all time, where you are about to bleed like 8 minions. Yep, tab out. I would do the same.
I don't know what that was for.
Okay. We're still in a completely fine spot, by the way. Oh, you should just... Yeah, good. Okay. I want your number one priority to be pushing. As quickly as possible. Because if you look at what happens quite frequently, is you'll queue, but it'll be quite late. So here, for example, you can queue already here. Like, you can walk here, queue, and hit the entire wave, and then your queue is going to come up faster. But you'll see, you'll stand here and just slap the minions for a little bit, and then queue. Why is that? Is it because you're, like, afraid of missing minions here if you don't queue to last hit them, or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to set up the melee minions, like, a little bit as well. Which I guess I fail at that.
I mean, it's not... bad, you're just doing it too slow. Like, I understand wanting to set up the melee minions, but
yeah, it's not optimal.
Already here you could be thinking, okay, this minion is going to walk up here, let me step here, and then the Q angle is here, right? This is why I want you to practice pushing as quickly as possible in practice tool. You can switch between these drills, by the way, if you want to. Like, one day it can be, hey, or actually pick one and then do it for like 2 weeks, or 1 week, and then pick the other one. I think pushing is probably going to be easier to practice. Just like that's muscle memory that gets down very quickly. But the reason it matters so much is it just gives you more time to do whatever you want to do, right?
Right.
Like, if you push this wave a little bit faster, you'd have a little bit more time. You'd already be down here, so you might be able to impact this bot lane play a little bit. Like, you'll find roams that you can't find otherwise. Dude, you F key, but you play on locked camera? No.
Is that weird?
Yes, man. Like, people hate F keying, but that's insane.
I have them bounded to like my mouse button and like T for top.
That's
so it's easy.
Crazy to me. Like, so many people will be like, I'm too lazy to fucking practice F keying. I can't be bothered. And you're like, nah, I can't be bothered not playing locked camera, but I don't mind practicing F keying, even though that's so much more difficult. That's crazy to me. Here, by the way, you would have reached this point if I respect, honestly, for ulting. It's not catching, so, but I respect the like confidence to go for it. I want you to know if you pushed faster, you would have. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. You caught her anyway because she stepped in, but you would have made it to that fight.
Yeah.
So that's why pushing faster matters so much. Okay, back to lane. I'm curious to see how you navigate this because now you don't have ult, so there's not a whole lot to do. But probably still just play for push. Yeah. Push. Yeah, this is good. Oh, no, this is good. Yeah. Wait. I mean, you're missing minions, which, like, that can be fixed with practice. But why didn't you do this earlier? The reason this is so good, you're queuing the wave, then you're instantly running away from the Aurora, opposite side. Means that it's pretty hard for her to punish you because you're very far away from her. And then you get in, kill these minions as quickly as possible while still being diagonal from her, which increases distance. And then you step back immediately. Like, this is really good. I don't know if it's something you're doing consciously. Yeah,
I guess.
I think it's something that you need to be a bit more conscious of. Like, standing on the opposite side of the lane while looking for push. And standing as far away from him as possible while throwing spells on the wave. Yeah, then we get time to slap him on the tower a bit. I would be a bit scared here, because I have absolutely 0 wards. And there could be a Sejuani somewhere here. And I don't have ult. Okay, this is... Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. No spells trading again? Stepping forward with no charm, no Q? That is psychotic.
Man.
Yeah, you've already won here, by the way. Like, you're landing a lot of damage on her, and then you're just stepping in and giving it all back to her while being on cooldown. If you had your spells up here, this would be fine.
I really wanted that W off, I guess.
Yeah. Wanted the electrocute proc, right? You got it.
Yeah.
You did just end up tanking like 500 damage for it.
We're even, though.
It doesn't look even to me, but...
Okay.
Wait, I want to show you why this is so bad. Look at health, right? So let's look at how much damage you get on her. If YouTube wasn't blocking it up here. Can I see? Is this gonna go away? Thank you. Okay, so she's 900. You get 200 damage off on her. 280. And she gets around 700 damage on you.
Yeah.
Because you're on cooldown. Now, if you have your spells up, this is completely fine. But do not step forward to trade when your spells are on cooldown. This is actually a big one. You do this quite a lot. So this, like, very, very low-hanging fruit here that you can get very easily, that it's just going to make your laning a lot stronger. It's not going to make you, like, solo kill the enemy laner more, but it's going to make you just be healthier than them and take winning trades. And then it's like, oh, okay. They can't do anything to me. You're going to end up in less of these situations where you have to sit back and let the enemy laner push. Because, I mean, you can die here.
Yeah, I'm pretty low.
So I want you to know the reason you ended up in this spot is because you stepped in while you were on cooldown. And that caused you to lose a trade. It is like, that's it. The reason you're feeling bad here is because of something that happened 30 seconds ago. Oh, confidence to let the minion go on their tower? Okay. No confidence to CS it without charming, though. I understand. I would do the same. I've missed too many cannon minions.
I see you do it. That's where I got it from.
Yeah, I've missed too many cannon minions, man. I don't want to miss them. Oh, yeah. Get this minion as well. Probably base now. This feels pretty bad. Mostly because you can't get Blasting Wand as well. So now you have to wait till level 9 for your breakpoint.
Bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, practicing last inning is going to be very, very helpful for you. Like, just getting a good feel for how to do it without throwing spells. Yeah, this is good. Push the wave, step back, wait for Q. Yeah, step back up again. I mean, so it goes, right? That's why we need to practice it. This, by the way, if you're curious, is one of those timers I talked about earlier. Well, where the enemy laner will respond in one of three ways. Right here, she's going to throw every single spell on the wave to try to match your push. So you would have a timer to trade here. Like when you see? Like when she uses her E like this, oh, now I have a timer where I can step up because my spells are up before her spells are up. So now you can...
Do you think she's aware of that timer, or do you think she's just playing?
No, I think she's just playing. I don't think she understands that this can happen. Like at all. I think you can just walk up and slap her here. Like I think she's like, oh, I feel very bad being pushed under tower. How can I stop that? Oh, I'll just slap the wave. The problem is, if she slaps the wave, your spells come up first. In which case, you can walk up and slap her. But that's what you can look for. Or is that not what you meant by, do you think she knows?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, perfect. Youch. Yep. Looks about right. Feels fucking terrible. Yeah, your champion is not... Your champion is not great at extended trades. Like, once you're on cooldown, you're pretty useless. And you have quite
I
long.
valued that vision a
Yeah?
lot, I think.
I mean, we can go look at the sequence. Like, I think as soon as you miss your Q here, you kind of just need to accept that this is no longer winning. Like, Q is your biggest damage spell, right? So as soon as that's on cooldown, your trading potential is way, way, way worse. And Aurora beats you in all-ins. Like, Ahri as a champion sucks at all-ins from high health. She's bad. Because you can only do, like, with a full rotation, you're doing, like, maybe 50, 60% of their health. But you have, like, 8-second cooldowns on all of your spells before you can actually get a second rotation in. So it takes you, like, 10 seconds to 100 to 0 someone. And that's if they're just standing still. Most people can kill you in that time. Because they have shorter cooldowns on their spells. So you need to just be very accepting of the fact that the way you play lane, short trade, back off. Short trade, back off. And then when the enemy laner is this much health, you're like, okay, now I can start looking for all-ins. But you want to chunk them out. You don't want to go force these big all-ins. I don't think you were intending on forcing it either. But yeah, once your Q is on cooldown, just accept that you're pretty fucking useless. Like, that's how it goes. Yeah, now she gets a chance to run down and kill Karma. I don't think there was anything you could do anyway, to be honest. So just go back to mid lane, push the wave, look for your base. Yep. Oh, we got cancelled? That's crazy. Okay, just push wave. Oh, yeah, this is what I mean by lock camera being quite bad. You can't really see. No, this fight is... You're not gonna be useful down here. Are you? Wait. Your Amumu is secretly the GOAT. Yeah, right? Your champion kind of sucks in extended fights. But you can kill her now. Oh, but you got scared. Wait, let me... Okay. This is gonna be, like, an improvement that will be helped with not playing with locked camera. But the idea is, before you even make the decision to move down here, I need you to, like, see what's going on. Like, I need you to look and see if you can actually impact this fight. And you do this with F keys, which is great, because that's the fastest way of, like, getting this intel, right?
Okay.
But you need to look here and then be like, okay, is this fight realistically playable? I think maybe in between waves you should do this, because you're just quite slow at looking down there. Actually, maybe it's okay. I think I'm overreacting to it. Yeah, then you run into enemy AD carry because you were not tracking where she was. No, you didn't even see her. You saw Lux. Okay. Yeah, okay, so when you're F-keying and moving to a fight, this is why F-keying is so good. You can press like spacebar and then F-key to where you're going. And then spacebar, F-key, and you can kind of constantly switch between you and the fight here. That means you're not gonna run into anyone without seeing it, and that means you'll have permanent like intel on what's going on in the fight. So try to get that muscle memory in, like when you're running to a fight, spacebar, then F key, spacebar, then F key, because then you'd see that you're running into a Yunara here. Oh, actually, you saw it super quickly. No, you saw it quickly.
I was like staring at the mini map like as I go.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think. Yeah, you saw it pretty quickly, actually. I thought you saw it late and she got to deal a lot of damage to you. But honestly, you saw it like almost as soon as... Yeah, okay, sure. Never mind then. The idea still matters, but it wouldn't have mattered here, I don't think. Like that much. Here, you could probably walk with her and then kill her on your ult. Or not probably, you could kill her unless she has flash. Yeah, here you can ult on her as well. Alt Q. Oh. This one is a bit tougher to explain. Because this comes into like, you need to ult barely at max range so she can't hit you for a lot, get your full rotation off, and then ult away. But you're kind of like fishing for a charm before you commit your ult, is the problem here. Like, if you just fire an ult, she's probably dead. You don't have electrocute, so and you don't have W, which deals a lot of damage, so I don't know if she fully dies. But the way she can die here, I don't think this is something that matters too much, like if I'm honest, because this is like very, very unique and awkward situation where you're just not comfortable committing your ult. But if you ult here, Q, and then use your second ult to redirect the back end of that Q, she is dead, unless she has flash or barrier. Okay, CS a bit, yeah. Didn't want that minion anyway. Yeah, now it feels awkward because we're kind of losing in lane. Yeah, you need to practice how to push. Like, it sounds so simple, but figuring out how to push while being safe is not easy. Oh, this is good. Oh, I like this. Fake roaming and then trapping the bush. She's not gonna follow. She's just gonna go slap the mid wave. Oh, no. Okay, this roam might work out, but you do not roam before you've pushed your wave. Like, just as a general rule. Yeah, you just don't. Like, this looks like it could work out because the enemy Lux is inting. But if she, for some reason, just steps back now, then you are boned mid lane. And she does. Yeah, this feels bad. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna group these up afterwards, by the way, don't worry. But when you're playing against a champion with mobility, you do not RE. You RQ. The reason for this is your Q and E animation look pretty similar, like when they come out. So if you Q here, Aurora is in all likelihood going to jump up, and then you still have your charm available, so you can follow her and then charm her, and then your Mumu will catch her. She's probably still
Yeah,
getting out
Q-
due to having ult.
Q before charm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's still making you guys dizzy. But the charm can hit. Oh. Oh, my Amumu didn't work.
That reaction.
Does it work? Oh my god, it works. Well, I mean, I said you on the ult coming from fog is terrifying, man. Oh, we're deciding on boots. Now, I would probably go Mercs. And I think you do, if I recall. Yeah, good. People are typing in chat. Nice. Q. Nah, dude, this was like... Okay, yeah. You can do it. This was perfect. Like, this was the fastest push. Now you need to be queuing this minion and going, but yeah. And then you fog, yeah. This is where you should be looking bot lane. This is where you should be moving your camera down here and see, is this actually possible to roam to? And if the answer is no, then you would just sit here and trap, or you would place a ward and then sit here and trap. So let's see what you do. You're committing to a roam without looking. Okay, yeah. This one. Oh, no, not this one. Which one? There's a rule here. But you do not
Look
roam.
both ways before you cross the road.
Yeah, exactly. Look both ways before you cross the road. You do not roam without looking at the lane you're roaming to. The reason being is you need to see how this is looking. Oh, Jesus Christ, we went big mode there. Okay, you need to see how this is looking. Because if Lux is full health here, impossible to do anything. Probably even with how they're sitting right now, it's impossible to do something. Because they're just too far down. Which means this roam is not going to work. So then just get back to mid lane, push the wave again, and then look for the roam again. I'm imagining this roam is going to go terribly. Yeah, okay. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're losing minions mid lane. Now your Amumu is picking up minions, so he's probably smiling, but you're not smiling.
Amumu's got it.
Yeah, no, he does. And somehow it works. Oh, okay. Something else to practice. Practice using your ult to redirect your Q. I know you're looking to do it here, right? Like, I can see, like, you have the intention of doing it on the Lux. You're just fucking it up, which is, like, great. That's good. That means you're looking for the correct thing, you're just mechanically making mistakes. Which is fine, because that can be practiced. Like here. I know you're trying to Q here, to try to redirect the Q behind her. And if you do, she is dead. You just don't quite get it. And then you end up dying. You would have lived if you did that. How was your other ult usage? Let me look here. I think this was okay. Yeah. I mean, your Q is just not great.
Dove right into the back.
Yeah, this is good. No, this is
fire.
This is a great ult. The problem is you're like... How do I even explain this? It's so intuitive.
Suck.
No, you're just queuing in the wrong spot. Like, you're lining yourself up for a queue that should be angled this way, but you're firing it this way. Yeah. The reason... You know, it should be this way because it's impossible for the Yunara to dodge. This forces her to dodge up, in which case she isolates herself from the Sejuani, or down, in which case, well, she's walking into you so you can kill her. And she's probably just going to step back, in which case you murder her. But your ult is good, your Q just sucked. Oh, I mean, we're still in an okay spot. Some mechanical misplays, but that is something you can practice. Run back to mid lane. Push out the wave. Yes, sir. Oh, there's Lux here. Respect. I would have done the same thing. I like that you snap do it. You know, like you try to dodge, realize you can't. What the fuck? Try to dodge, realize you can't dodge, and then you just instantly ult. That's good. It's better than getting ulted or getting hit with the Q, losing half of your health, and then ulting anyway. So I like the instant decision. Yeah, look for an ult here. Now just patience. Get your ult back. Good charm. Can't really play this. Your team isn't there. Nice. Yeah. All around solid. I'm noticing we are just A-ramming at minute 18. What the fuck? Did you need to open through bot here? No, you have to catch mid-wave here. Yeah, you can catch the next one as well. But your intention here should... but then a fight breaks out. Your intention here should be to try to get bot lane because your bot lane wants to go mid lane because they've broken this tower. So generally speaking, this is when the lane swap happens, right? So you want to start thinking about how to get to bot lane now. I think the best way you can do it is push this wave and then just run bot through your jungle and then Ezreal will come mid. It just so happens that Lux decides to come mid here and you have to, like, and then a fight breaks out.
Yeah, I think that's the goal, but I was just in the fight.
Yeah, I get it. Like, there's fucking random fist fighting happens, and then you're just kind of caught up in it. Dude, what in the... Like, this fight is continuing? You don't have spells. You need to just leave. You don't have ult. You're kind of a caster minion. What would I even do here? This is such an awkward spot. What the fuck? I don't have ult. We don't have ult.
You never...
Sorry?
You never done this in your silver games?
I can't say that I have, no. Generally speaking, you'll see I play very, very conservatively, especially at the lower end of the ladder. Like, when I don't have my ult, I'm not in fights. Because I don't think I can swing the fight. So I'll just go collect minions instead. Like, it's so hard for you to do anything here. Yeah, this looks like an awful fight. This looks like where we're gonna lose the game. Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. Sounds about right. Yeah, okay. So... when you don't have ult, you just don't fight. Like, that's the rule. You are a caster minion without your ult. So here, the correct thing to do... After this happens... This is good, by the way. You play this fight well. A bit too slow on the back end of things, but you played around your... Like, in terms of... You were a bit too far away, but you spaced around your cooldowns. Which is good. I like seeing that. That's how you're supposed to play control mages. Here, it's like, okay, I don't have my ult. My entire team is mid. I can't do anything here. So let's look at the map and let's figure out where can I get minions. Like, where can I do something? Because I'm not going to be useful in this fight. Like, I'm just not. So then let's look. What do you think? Where do you think you should go here?
Bot lane, because Dragon's up.
Okay, so how are you going to get to bot lane? Yeah, no, I'm not trying to like tell you that you're wrong. I'm asking how do you think you can get to bot lane here?
Like back up towards Raptors, like the backside.
This one?
Yeah, that way.
Looks solid to me. This way you can impact the like you can push this out and then impact the dragon fight. That makes sense to me. I honestly would probably just consider the fight a complete wash and then run top lane because I don't have ult, so I don't want to be in the fight. And then try to see if I can take a tower. I understand your reasoning as well. Like, both answers, completely fine. I just need you to not do this. You know? Like, if you make...
I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, pivotal team fight right here.
I know.
If I leave or cook. I don't know.
Yeah, then you get sucked up into the oinking of your solo queue teammates. This happens all the time.
Yes.
Like, I do the same thing. You need to be like, no. And bro, you know the best part of what's gonna happen? This fight is completely lost, whether or not you're here. But your teammates are gonna take the fight anyway. And then if you're bot lane pushing out, you know what? Who they're gonna be mad at? It's not themselves for taking a bad fight. It's you for not being in the bad fight, and you're gonna get flamed.
Exactly.
Yes. This is good. This is going to happen, and I'm telling you now. You've seen me record videos in bronze, in iron, in gold. And this
Yeah,
happens.
I remember you're like, oh yeah, why wasn't I there? Why wouldn't I just take this perfectly fine tower?
Yeah.
That literally, I watched that shit.
Like this will happen, and you need to just be okay with the fact that you're going to get flamed for making the correct decision because your teammates are mad. Like, it doesn't matter if you are a fucking challenger, high challenger, professional player. If you do this in gold, your teammates will be mad at you. It's like, oh, okay. Like, it happens to everyone. You need to not make these bad decisions out of fear of getting flamed for your teammates. Because I know I do the exact same thing. I'm like, oh no, I don't want these guys to be mad at me, so I'll just make a thing that, or make a decision I know is bad. It's like, no. We need to like make the correct decision and then just accept that they'll be mad at me, but they're wrong. Because otherwise you end up getting sucked into the oink, and then this happens, and you lose the game here. The other point.
I don't know what I was thinking.
No, I know what you were thinking. You were like, no, I need to fight this because otherwise my teammates are going to be mad at me if I'm leaving. And then you got sucked into the oink. Don't get sucked into the oink. Like, your teammates are going to oink around the map and just take bad fights. It is on you to not do that and only fight when you are strong. And only fight when you think a fight is good. So, instantly after a fight is over, look at the minimap. You don't even think the fight is over here, but instantly after a play is over, I guess. And see if you, or see where you can get resources and apply pressure. The way I want this, like, thought process to work is I want you to go for this fight and be like, okay, nice, good. We got a kill, that's awesome. The fight is over, the play is over, there's nothing else to be done here. Right, like we're backing off now. Now I want you to look at the map and be like, okay. Because there's nothing else to be done here, right? Like, this fight is basically over. You have nothing, your teammates have nothing, enemy can't fight. So here I want you to, like, take a breath. The play is over. Look at the minimap. Where can I get resources? And then if you go bot lane, that's fine by me. I think top lane is better, but either option is good. This is something that's important to practice.
I think that was my fault for trying to open up with a, like when me and Amumu were at the tower right there, and I tried re-engaging on them.
No, yeah, I think your teammates were gonna try anyway. Your karma got caught, unless you mean here. But no, your teammates were gonna fight this anyway. I think, like, they've made up their mind. But if you want to say that it was your fault and then that sticks further in your brain for you throwing the game, then that is all good by me. That means you're going to remember this. But if we're being objective, no, I think your teammates were going to grief that anyway. Hey, yo, surely we're not opening mid here. Actually, opening mid is okay. Do you know why opening mid is okay here?
Because Ezreal is low and he's going for a back. So I should pick it up while he's gone.
Sure. The reason I'm thinking is you can't go top lane because it's far out. You can't go bot lane because it's far out. So might as well open through mid lane and then wait for these waves to push in, and then you can catch them. So you're not needed in the side waves yet to collect waves. But if you think it's because Ezreal needs to base and you need to go take over, I don't really think so. Like, he will base, but he gets to collect the wave first anyway. But opening through mid when you don't feel safe running to a side lane because the wave is too far out is a really, really good play. So then you would open through mid, and then once the wave gets down here, then you would run down, or you'd start running down. It's just a safety measure. If the enemy team decides to int on the mid wave, then you're there. Okay, we side lane. Holy fuck, if you could learn how to last... Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's like I know what you mean. At level 9... swap to sweeper. This is because you're gonna be...
I'm always forgetting to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this is just a rule you have to give yourself. Like, once you see that you hit level 9, you swap to sweeper. Mostly because... That's a jump scare. Mostly because once you get into the side lane, you want to sweep this area. and you want to take control over this area. So that when the enemy team has to walk in here, they don't have vision, and you can sit and trap in the bush. And then potentially find a one-shot. Oh, you can ult on her, maybe. Oh, respect. Yeah, I would be a bit worried about the enemy team being there. So here you can actually charm first. The reason being is you're against a champion with no mobility. Now, if you don't know if she has flash, I understand not charming instantly.
I don't think I was thinking about that. I think I just did whatever my brain said. I don't know.
Okay, so the way... This is going to be a bit complex, and I don't know how you're going to practice this realistically. The way you want to use your ult is you want to try to get yourself in a position where you can line yourself directly up with the enemy champion. So what I mean by this, and have them face against terrain if possible. So this ult here would be awesome if you ult to the side here. There's a wall here, and then you can directly charm the Lux here, and she has no way of dodging. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's pretty difficult to practice. It's probably something to be done for practice tool, where you just put a bot on the enemy team, and you just like try to ult and find angles like this. But the reason this ult kind of sucks is it gives you like a lot of distance, and it makes it easy for the Lux to dodge the charm. Like this ult would be good if the Lux was here, because then, right, like the charm, she's lined up against the wall and it's going to be hard for her to dodge. Even so, she can probably walk up here.
I think I was running from Sejuani.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't matter that much, but I'm seeing you do this quite a lot, where you're not using your ult to like perfectly line up spells. Or you are using it to line up spells and then you're just throwing the spells incorrectly. Like, you remember that Yunara one down here as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of an example of it. Yeah, push out the wave here. What the fuck is
I think
going
I remember this.
What is going on here? Wait, let me... Like, I was too focused on your ult. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, we push out the wave.
It was a long Otacon fight.
We missed the cannon minion, classic. Then we go to take vision in the enemy jungle. This is good. I'd be a little bit worried here because I don't see anyone on the map, but this is good. Then we try to pick the Lux. I don't mind you ulting. I might not, just because I don't know where anyone on the enemy team is. But we use our ult. That's fine. So Joanny turns out she's here. Then we just run. We don't have our ult, so now we need to start thinking about what can we actually do, because I don't want to be in a fight. But looks like we're going to get forced to. So we trap bot. That's fine. Chunk out the Sejuani. Sure. Yeah, need to back off a little bit. Nah, I would just push the wave, to be honest. You don't want to look for flanks, especially when you don't have your ult. Like, yeah, I would just not... Like, no. This is very scary. Like, you don't have ult, you don't want to fight. You just want to push the wave and then see what you can do. Now your Ezreal decides to jump in 1v4. Awesome by him. Yeah. Hey, not lock camera. Holy. Yeah, I mean, this is just... This is just Fiesta territory. Yeah, we ult out. Oh, nice. Try to min-max damage. Oh, if you were cocky, you might have been able to catch her. Oh! Nice. Push out the wave. Take base here. I'd like to see what Nara is doing here. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Welcome.
Listening. Good. Yeah. Dude. Man, it is just fist fighting, huh? I'm starting to understand why you have low CS numbers. First of all, it's missing minions, and then it's just a permanent fucking fist fighting, even when you don't have ult up. Here, I would probably TP mid. Enemy team can't do Atakan, their jungle and mid laner are dead. My Ezreal is top lane, and I don't have ult up, so I don't want to be in the fight, and we don't have ult here either. So just TP mid lane, push the wave. Maybe you can take this free tower, and then run down and contest Atakan if enemy decides to take it, or maybe you just take a free mid tower, and then run bot lane, apply pressure, and then take vision here. But
That's so smart.
yeah, so we'll need to figure out how you can do that, how you can recognize this in the game. Don't get caught up in the oink.
True.
What rule can we give you? Because like everything in League comes to setting rules for yourself where you force to think, where you like force yourself to think about something. Because I'm sure if you're like taking time here and thinking about, okay, well, where's the enemy? Like, can I fight here? Where are the enemy champions? Like, what the pressure is there? I'm sure you can come to the conclusion that going mid lane is probably good here, or TPing mid lane if you're gonna TP anywhere is probably good.
I thought I could fight there.
Okay. Interesting. I see. Do you TP before you even look? Yeah, you do. Okay. So then the rule I will give you is before you TP, you need to look at what's going on. Again, look both ways before you cross the road. Because if you look here and you see that your Tahm Kench is basically dead, maybe you'll realize this fight sucks. And then you'll decide to do something else instead. Because like the way I envision this going is they'll kill your Tahm Kench and then just walk away. And you don't get to do anything. You just get to sit here not getting minions. That's the way I'm imagining this is going to go. Now, I could be wrong, and the enemy team might int. Yeah, right? And they restart Atakan. Ah, nice. Sereths? Okay, sure. I'm surprised that she went Sereth's Lux, but okay. Yeah, push out the wave a bit. Would prefer to not fight this again because I don't have my ult.
Yeah, this just looks like deja vu.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I mean, this went exactly how we expected it, right? Like, you TP down, enemy team backs off, you get nothing, and you're not really getting any pressure or minions. Whereas if you went mid lane, could apply pressure, and then move down for the Atakan.
Probably could have got that tower by now.
Oh, absolutely. There's still time. You can still run mid lane here. And then... The problem is, like, you're not really getting punished that much here. Like, this feels bad for you, but it's not really, like, that bad for the overall game. It is, but it's not, like... It could be much worse. If the enemy team had, like, a competent player, they would be slapping your mid lane tier 2 right now. And they would just be taking your entire base. Like, if I'm in this game, I'm not down here. Like, on the enemy team. I'm just taking your mid tower. I'm like, okay, Ahri refuses to come mid lane and apply pressure. That's cool by me. I'll just take her tower for it. And it's not like you can force Atakan. Your AD carry isn't here. You do this very, very slowly. So I would just slap your towers. And if you take Atakan, then I would walk down here and murder you. Like, you should be the one mid lane here. Slap this tower. If enemy team starts Atakan, well, then you walk down here and you murder them. Then you find a flank as well. You have this habit of... The only way you're really gonna find good angles on Ahri is by being... like, applying pressure somewhere and then getting behind the enemy team. You are playing very front to back-ish.
So, like, if I took that tower, or, like, went mid, maybe didn't take the tower, whatever, I could have went behind them.
Yeah, you could have gotten
Like,
down like this, right? And you could find their carries. But you're opening like this with your team, so everyone knows where you are, and you are not a threat to the enemy backline at all. Because they see you. Like, it's very hard to die to an Ahri if you look at her. So especially with the build you're playing, by the way, it is very, very important you get better at this. Like, incredibly important that you recognize, I need to go to a lane, push the wave, apply pressure, and then move to a fight. I need to not go with my team and then just fight. Because I need to come from an angle. I need to come from a flank. Otherwise, like, it's impossible to kill anyone. Yeah, a lot of oinking happening here as well. Does it work? Who knows? It's bad regardless. Oh, nice. Good charm. That was max range shit. Nice. We kill him as well. Okay. Yep. Gotta lower that user volume. I agree. Distracting me. How dare he? Yeah, this is like... I just want you to know you could be up 70 CS on this guy. In which case you would almost be at 2 items. And he would... Or 3 items, sorry. And he would be 2 items. Like, this could be happening. Okay, where do you go now? Mid? Okay, it's fine. Mid with the intention of going bot lane, I hope. Because you don't want to share resources with Ezreal. But it's kind of scary to walk out here.
I hope so too.
Oh, nice.
I don't
Good.
remember.
No, you do. You do.
Let's
Right?
see if I make the right choice.
Okay, when you open mid lane. Dude, this is a long list, huh?
Damn.
When you open mid lane.
Stink.
No, brother, this is good. This means there's so much stuff to work on that will, like, once you fix like one thing, everything else gets better. Like, it's good. It would be a lot more annoying if there were like 2 things and it's like, I don't really... Unlucky, I guess.
Yeah.
When you open mid lane, the intention is to be in fog and look for picks on the enemy bot lane that are pressuring mid. So let me explain this. When you open through mid lane like this, and your bot lane is mid, the intention is not to show yourself on the wave to get the minions. The intention is go on the side and see if the enemy team steps up too far, in which case you can create a pick. If you go through mid lane and you show yourself, the enemy team is like, oh, okay, Ahri is just mid lane. But if you sit in the fog, it's like, okay, you can pick them without them knowing you're there. So you would move through the side like this because you want to end up on the bot side. If you wanted to end up on the top side, you would move like this and then see if you can find a pick here. If there's not a pick to be found, you would just run top lane. So here, you open like this. Is there a pick to be found? No. Then run bot lane. Apply pressure, push out the wave, and then take vision here, and then look for a pick again. So that's the reason. Your general rule... what am I going to tell you? You need to get to the side lane, push waves, and then look for picks. And sweep the enemy jungle. Now this game, it's been pretty annoying because your teammate's always moving to you. Which is kind of like, Ahri doesn't like that. Okay, you go top here? Nice, this is good. Hey, happy? Oh, no. Top lane was good, bro, I promise.
You got trolled.
Hey! Hey! Why is your Kench TPing top? What is going on? Top lane here is good, by the way, because in all likelihood your Ezreal wants to come mid, Tam Kench wants to push bot, and you can push top with teleport here and join a fight down here for Atakan. So this is good. Now, why does your Kench TP? Oh, because Herald. That's such a weird TP. Okay, yeah, then staying mid lane makes sense, I guess. Sure. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, push out. Then see what we can do. I probably would look bot lane here to see if I can roam. So... You know the rule, right? Like, whenever you push out a wave, you look at your map, and you're like, okay, is anything suspicious happening? I know this is at minute 27, but it counts just as much. Like, in laning phase, this matters, and in mid-game, this matters. You push out a wave, and you look at your map, and you're like, is there anything weird happening? And then you look down here. You're like, okay, is anything happening down here? Now, in all likelihood, it's better to stay mid lane here and slap the tower. But there will be some instances where you can just collect a free kill bot lane here and then start pushing.
Okay.
So whenever you push out a wave, whenever you push... Stop doing all caps. But whenever you push out a wave, look at the minimap. See if anything suspicious or anything is off. So what I mean by this is like an enemy champion is like pretty far up, or it looks like someone is fighting or something like that. And then pan your camera over to see what is happening. And then you can decide if it's good to roam or not. You're just trying to give yourself as much information as possible to see if moving is good. Because there's a chance that Aurora is an absolute free kill here. Oh, nice. I mean, this works as well. She was a free kill, it seems, but she died anyway. Wait, how is this a loss? You are quite weak, but... Looks like my Amumu is absolutely 1v9. It's because we gave him those mid-waves, eh?
Exactly.
Yep. That's the one. Yeah, I need to just run here. Well, do we dodge the Q? Nope. And then we flash late. Okay. Wait, press the attack locks? Huh. Okay. Sure. Surely we'll pick up a sweeper eventually. You're paying attention to this fight while you're dead, though. That's good. No, bot lane, right? Bot lane's looking pretty mighty good to me, because we have teleport available, so we can TP up to a Baron fight. Oh, dear God. Does this work? And it does. And you get Baron for it, I would imagine. Oh my God, locked camera Ahri. I'm fucking dizzy. Do you see what I mean by locked camera on Ahri feels pretty bad? Because you ult up here,
I'm used to it.
and now Aurora out of sight, out of mind. I don't, like, no idea what's going on down here. I don't know how you need to play the fight. Like, your ult here could be better, because it could be going this way if you were looking at the Aurora, and then you'd be closer and you'd be able to slap her. Also, if you're ulting for damage, which you are here, just do short range ult. Short range ult is fine. Like, just short range here. You don't have to get the full distance. If you're just doing it for the damage. And she gets out. And it's a fucking nightmare. And we kill Nar somehow. What, dude, what? What is this game? What is going on? It's just fist fighting. Do we get Baron now? No, because Amumu is dead. Do we go top wave now? Yes. Thank God. Yeah, next top wave as well. Your job is not to deal damage to Baron. Your job is to push waves and be annoying to whoever wants to contest. Let's see if you know that. Okay.
No, I know that, I swear.
Okay, that's fine then. I mean, here if
This was an exception.
Yeah, that's fine then.
For some reason.
No. This is an exception because you are on a timer here. Because you want to get this Baron done before Sejuani gets back up. So I understand here. And you have pretty good vision. So for example, if you saw the Aurora move here, I would want you to move over. But if Aurora doesn't seem like she wants to contest, then you slapping the Baron is fine. But this is fine. Open bot. Thank that. Yeah, Drake is spawning, sure, okay. I was gonna be mad because you're not opening top lane here, but Drake is spawning and you don't have TP, so it's okay. I don't know why your Ezreal didn't push out mid wave first. It should now fall to you to push out mid wave, by the way. Like, you should run mid here, push this out, and then again you'll find yourself with a flank on the enemy team if they try to contest this Drake. Instead, Aurora is the one pushing out mid. If she's good here, she's slapping your tower. She's not, so she's gonna find the flank now instead. And then she doesn't flank. Okay. Yeah, sure. This is so funny. Okay, we gotta get you to stop oinking so much. We gotta get you to stop fighting. Like, these random fights. You gotta push your waves before you take fights.
I was actually going for a crazy flank there, and it would have worked, but the Sejuani flashed over to escape.
Yeah, this flank kind of makes sense. Like, this way makes sense. Yeah, I like it. Because you're not front to backing. You are kind of walking into vision here. Like, they will see you walk this way. Would be better to path like this in fog, but... yeah, then move to the right. I mean, this is good. The problem is, like, once the enemy team sees you, the chance of you finding a flank is so much lower, right? Because they know you're there. Like, they can be like, oh, Ahri's on the right-hand side here. We'll just move to the left in the fight. And then it's like, oh, I don't get to play the game. I like the angle. This works as well. Yeah, nice. Wait, how is this a loss? Okay. Do you remember? Instantly after a play is over, look at the minimap and see where you can get resources and apply pressure. Actually, your Amumu is dead. You might be needed on Drake here. Would I even do the Drake here? Honestly, fuck no. I would go push bot lane. And then push this out. And then just be like, okay, we're gonna fight Drake again.
I was locked in with the karma right there.
Yeah, I understand. You get it as well. So it makes sense. I'm just a greedy piece of shit, so I wouldn't do that. So it goes. Yeah, need to back off here. Enemy team can all be here, yeah. Lucky you don't get cancelled. This is one of those timers where you can open through mid lane and then go bot lane again.
Even though Ezreal's already there?
Yeah, it's because the wave is quite far out. You wouldn't, like, show on mid wave. You just run towards mid and then shift bot lane. It's just, like, all it does is in case this fella gets caught on the mid wave, you are nearby. And you don't lose anything because you don't need to be instantly bot.
So I'm watching his back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, we're finally in the side lane. Took us 33 minutes, but we're here. Okay. Oh. Don't walk with the wave. Walk into the enemy jungle, move around here. So you can, like, place a ward here, and then you can trap this bush and try to pick whoever shows up here. But don't walk with the wave like this. Walk in the enemy jungle. Okay, well, we can't do anything against that guy. We can steal his Grump, though. Respect. Yeah, then back off now. You have 2 people down here. That's all good. Nice. Solid. Good. You're decent at, like, tracking where the enemy team is, I think. This is crazy, but sure. No, okay, yeah. We're here again where, hey, man, push the wave and then go find the flank. Like this...
I think I was going to help them mid.
I understand.
It looked like an emergency.
No, I get it. But you're looking at the minimap, and then you're deciding to move over while your team full health, easy to back off. Like, you could safely just push out bot wave here.
Yeah.
And then move. Okay. Like, you need to accept that your teammates sometimes will int. That's fine. But you also need to, like, look over before you make the decision to move. Like, that's the main thing you'll see here that's really fucking you up, is you move before you even look at what's going on. So you end up in these situations where you're moving over and you're not needed. Like, here you are, just straight up not needed. Your teammates can easily back off, so you could be pushing out bot wave and kind of splitting the enemy team apart and applying pressure down here. Because what can happen is you push out bot lane here, Yunara gets stuck under the tower, then you move here, and you can try to create a pick on the mid waves while Yunara is here. Or you can potentially look to dive her. Like, even if this works, it's not good. And it does work, which is crazy to me. Jesus Christ, that was aggressive. Respect. Let me see, how do we play this? Again, you're ending up in this situation where you're coming from the front on Ahri. Yeah, so you're slapping the enemy frontliner, right? Like, you're slapping the enemy Sejuani. It's not who you want to slap. Oh, it just... I didn't get to see your ult to redirect your Q. That sucks. Oh, if she died there, it was an end. Okay. Oh, yo, TP bot lane here is a... Is it okay?
Bad idea.
Let me think. Yes, for all intents and purposes, I think it's bad. It's okay if you understand that you can teleport bot lane here, apply pressure, Baron is spawning in 130, so you drag someone down here, and you can move over and take vision here, and try to create picks on mid wave. But I think
exactly that what you said.
yeah? Okay. I believe it, man. Then it's okay. I probably would still just walk bot lane and then push and then TP up to Baron if needed. Yeah, need to back off here because we have no pressure on the map. So now we need to be a bit careful. Okay. So, exercise I'm going to give you for once you actually start side laning. That's going to help you a lot. You need to keep track of where the enemy champions are on the map and in the game. And the way to do that is you look at your minimap and you recognize where are they and where are they going. So 5 times every single game, I want you to look at the minimap, recognize where the enemy champions are, and where they're going. And if you don't know, that is okay. This is going to help you because this is going to help you track who can be near you in the side lane and if you are safe to walk up and apply pressure. So, let's look here. I just want you to stare at the minimap. You don't have to look over anything like that to do this. So stare at the minimap and tell me where champions are. In a little bit.
Ahri, Nara mid.
Good.
And alright. Three mid.
Okay, good. Let me actually go back a bit further
Right,
because you'll have more vision. Yeah. So here, the way I want you to do this is Lux Sejuani top side, Yunara Nar mid, Aurora is unknown. So the only one that can be here right now is Aurora. I want you to keep staring at the map and tell me, where are people going? Where do you think they're going? Like
mid, Nar and fucking who was it?
Yunara?
Nar and whoever could be in that bot jungle right there. Could be.
Okay. You see the direction they're kind of moving, right? Like they're moving to the right. Like just judging from how, like you see this little step to the right? They're both moving to the right. So they're probably moving down to catch you here. So the answer right now is Yunara Nar mid, Lux Sejuani unknown, Aurora mid, Yunara Nar moving bot side. So then it's like, okay, so Yunara and Nar can come down here after this wave. So I need to back off. Like, this is scary. They can be here now. And lo and behold, they are here. And you get picked. And you survive. But you flash. Sucks. And you have to lose ult.
I felt a little cocky with my ult and flash.
No, it's fine that you're, like, willing to be cocky with ult and flash and, like, step up aggressively. But, I mean, of course, if we can conserve it, it's even better.
Yeah.
You can't kill her, right? No. Especially not without ult. No, just get back to pushing the wave. Yeah, you're also not pushing the waves as quickly as possible in the side lane, so this is something that's going to be very, very important for you to practice. Like, just learning how to push the waves as quickly as possible by lining up your Q properly and using your W properly to kill melees. This might actually be more important than you practicing last hitting. Okay, we catch the Gnar. Again, you are not moving into the enemy jungle and looking for flanks, which is what you should be doing. I know it will be scary to walk this way, especially with no ult and there's an Aurora there, but you have this tendency to just move with your team instead of moving away from your team and trying to find flanks on the enemy backline, which is what you need to be doing as Ahri. You're playing the game very much like a control mage, which is not what Ahri is. She is a control mage in lane, but she is not a control mage mid-game, especially not with your build. You end up finding her here, which is crazy. You don't ult. Now you ult. And yeah, good night, bro.
Yeah, this was embarrassing.
It's unlucky. The execution here is not what I'm too sad about. What I'm sad about is that you're not pushing bot and then going up, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're moving with your team again. You're not going for flanks. You're not applying pressure in side lane. Like you're putting yourself in like the position of if my teammates don't do something, then I'm just losing. So you're kind of relying on your teammates to do something, which is like absolute worst place to be, especially at the lower end of the ladder. That's what we hate seeing. Yeah, and the game is lost here, I imagine. Open through mid. Ah, this time you go fog. Nice. And you catch her. But you don't ult. She's dead here if you ult. You could have probably won the game there if you ulted. This was good. Like, this was really good. This was one of those instances you remember when I said, like, this is too far out, this is too far out, so you open through mid and you sit on the side, and you see if you can catch any inters on mid wave. Like, this was perfect. Except you just didn't ult. Yeah, she could have died there. That sucks.
My bad.
Hey, the play was good. You just didn't ult. Now we go bot lane, my team dies mid lane, and the game is lost. Okay, sure.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Time to consolidate our notes here.